Welcome everyone, this is your host Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. First of all, this channel is proudly sponsored by Roll, the historical role-playing game. Experience the glory and decadence of Rome like never before. You will find it in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is also proudly partnered with the What the Funk shop. Please check out their store for all sorts of products. They have dice, miniatures, game master screens, home decorations, and many other things. You will find a link in the description and in the pinned comment as well. And make sure that you use my code for a special discount. Tonight I am continuing the review series featuring Infinity's Edge, the Isekai edition. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this tabletop RPG that takes place in a dystopian future as you experience the situations within the MMORPG environment as well as real life, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about the 3 meters. In some ways, the most important aspect of any character is this set of meters. They are a way to measure various things about your character. Every living or animate being, and many inanimate objects even, possess one or more of the 3 meters. First we have health, and you can see here in the illustration, you have the red line, the green line, and the blue line. The red being health. This is the universal constant of infinity's edge. All intelligent beings possess it, whether living, undead, or other. Health is a measure of a character's ability to absorb damage and survive it. When a character is struck by an attack and suffers damage, their health is reduced by an amount equal to the damage sustained. If their health reaches zero, they are killed. Under normal circumstances, living beings regenerate health slowly but surely. When not engaged in a stressful situation such as combat, health regenerates 1% per minute, meaning that without outside intervention, a living creature will restore its full health in less than 100 minutes. Inside combat, a character regenerates their vitality attribute bonus every round on their turn. Now let's talk about respawning. The description of a health meter indicates that when an infinite character reaches zero health, and we will talk about the difference between finite and infinite in this game in the next part of this review series. Well, when a character reaches zero health, they die. This is correct. But of course, infinite characters are digital avatars in a virtual reality game. This is not like your real physical body. So death is mostly just an inconvenience. The first time a character dies in Infinity's Edge, they respawn in 1 minute. After that, the timer stands at 10 minutes unless it is altered by the rules of a specific zone or instance. When a character dies in an instance, they respawn at the boundary of that instance. Otherwise, they reappear at the last spawn point they bonded to. And these are just a few of the nuances. Now, characters also gain additional health from class benefits and leveling. Every character gains a minimum of 10 health each time they gain a level, for example. Now, when it comes to mana, this is a universal magical energy, the blue line, whether arcane or divine in nature. In addition to being required by certain class abilities, all spells have a mana cost that must be paid before they are cast. Characters gain an additional 10 mana when they increase in level, but must choose whether to gain this benefit or gain 10 stamina. They never increase both. Mana regenerates at the same rate as health, if it is larger than the character's stamina meter. If it is smaller of the two, it regenerates at half the normal rate, rounded down. The default rule of regeneration allows for characters to regenerate their meters during combat, although not at a particularly fast pace. While this allows characters to possess more resources to assist them in combat, some game masters may find it distasteful to have this bookkeeping aspect added to what might be a hectic mix of activity during combat. If so, They should feel free to dictate that meters do not regenerate in combat. This may speed things up at the table, and every table should do what is best for the group sitting around it. When it comes to stamina, this is an energy primarily used by martial characters to fuel their abilities and certain skills that are generally their area of expertise. Stamina is, in many ways, the alternative to mana for characters who choose to eschew magic as their primary focus. As such, it allows or boosts the effectiveness or of abilities, while exceptional are non magical. That is, you could be quite extraordinary in your attacks, but they are not powered by an outside force. Stamina increases by 10 when a character levels, but characters must choose between whether to increase it or mana, not both, as indicated previously. Stamina regenerates at the same rate as health if it is larger than a character's mana meter. If it is smaller of the two, it regenerates at half the normal rate, rounded down. And this concludes this part of the review series. In the next part, we're going to talk about level and tier, as well as finite and infinite. This is a really good balance. That way, your character won't be good at everything. You won't have a character that is good at casting spells and doing all sorts of feats of arms. Here, balance is taken greatly into consideration, like in many good MMORPGs. At least they used to be like that. Now, in current times, there is a certain power creep that is quite obvious. Thank you for watching this part of the review series. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the Super Thanks button. Take a look at the information in the description, the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. And remember, in tabletop RPGs, you are not telling stories about your characters. You are experiencing the game world as your characters. Once again, thank you and see you later.